What's going on, YouTube? Um, I have a concern when we have a society where we use child support as alimony. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for, you know, fathers taking care of their kids through um, child support. You do have fathers who try to skip out on their responsibility. So yes, the court needs to step in and do what they have to do so that child, right, at least has some sort of a fighting chance to stand on his own 2 feet. But the problem that I have with it is that it serves as alimony. Um, about 2 years ago, I was at a graduation party. Um, yeah, my boy was like, you see that chick over there? You see her daughter? That's Sean Kemp's daughter. And I started laughing, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like, that's. And if you don't know who Sean Kemp is, he's an ex-NBA player. And he was one of those who had all sorts of kids by all sorts of women. So I guess one of his daughters was there, and we were laughing, we were rolling. I was like, damn, how's she living? Right? She's doing all right for herself. I don't know if they're cousins or not, but she knew somebody there. Um, and that's when I first started thinking about how child support is used as alimony. Um, you have a lot of women who don't even need to marry you; they just need to have your child, because child support money goes straight to the mother. There's no guidelines, there's no stipulations, so she can get that money and do whatever she wants to do with it. There's no checks and balances. And what doesn't make sense is that the court, right, can come up with the list that a child needs based off of where they live and all of the other stuff. They can come up with a list and a budget of things that this child may need monthly. And they can say, you know what, the child needs these 10 things on this list, and give it to the father and have him get it. So if the child needs a new pair of shoes and a loaf of bread, what should the father do? Buy that bread, buy the shoes, and give it to the child. I don't understand why the mother has to be involved in the sense that she gets the money. In good faith, right? In good faith that she's going to take it and apply it to where it needs to be. It doesn't work like that. And you have cases where you have women who are getting child support and alimony, right? I know, I have uncles who are literally paying about roughly 1,200 combined, right? And they're not sure if their child is even seeing that money. And it has nothing to do with that man not wanting to take care of his child. That's the common perception that, oh, he doesn't want to care for his child. She just wants, or he's just being stingy. It's not even about that. It's about he can't control whether or not his child is even receiving that money. Does the court even know? No one knows. No one knows. I did this video because we can look at social factors to the decline of the family and all that stuff, but people aren't looking at the legal side of it. I'm sorry, but the legal side is one-sided. This is not even from a male's point of view. It is so one-sided that it's not even funny. I am all for monogamy. Like, I get into a lot of debates with people and they say, oh, you know what, Pink, oh, you're against family, you're against getting married and all the other stuff. It's not that I'm against it. I'm against the legality behind everything. Women push for marriage. Why? So, they can live this holy life? No, because it is insurance. Just as if you get life insurance. It's the same type of insurance, when you get car insurance. It's the same type of insurance. They're insured something. Right? Because they know it's there. So anyways, in closing, I just wanted to share my thoughts about how child support is used as alimony. Um, And if you are a father out there who's in a situation where you don't even think that your child is getting a cent of that child support, or not properly or accurately, yeah, I think you should file for joint custody. Take it to the courts. Prove that, hey, you can care for this child just as much. Because if you can get 50-50 custody, your half goes down. You have more control over what that kid gets. That's what my uncle does. He doesn't really have much time, but he fought tooth and nail, and he has joint custody. So he dramatically cut the amount of child support that he was given every month. And the child is doing way better because she's actually receiving the monetary benefits because she is with him. And it's not being misspent on his ex-wife. So anyways, tell me how you feel. Take it easy.